the stream. All right, we're being live streamed. Fabulous. Very exciting. Welcome everyone to The Word is Right. Tonight's double feature open mic event. We have Stacy Dyson in the house and DiosaX. I'm going to make it my personal mission to be able to say her name appropriately. I think I did really well the first time I tried, but that was a couple weeks ago and I don't remember it now, unfortunately. But welcome, everyone. If you would like to read, drop your name in the chat or send me a personal a DM and I will, yeah, right? I actually said it pretty good, Shaki. So yeah. All right. So tonight, we usually do about 20 minutes of the open mic, bring up our first feature. I typically do whoever was in the room first, but I understand if there is a schedule conflict and if Diosa needs to go first, let me know. If not, yeah. Okay, because I know Stacy's probably okay. She's not on a time crunch, so I didn't want to make any assumptions, but those were my instincts. So we'll go about 20 minutes on the open mic. We'll bring up Diosa. She'll have about a 20-minute set, and then we'll go back to the open mic for another 15, 20 minutes, and we'll bring up our second feature, Stacy Dyson, and then we'll finish up the open mic tonight. So readers on the open mic, you got up to 5 minutes. You don't have to take the whole time, but please don't give me an 8-minute Metallica monologue, okay? Because there's a bunch of us here in the room today. So up to 5 minutes. If you want to drop your socials or not social security numbers, social media handles. I got to clarify this, right? Let the air out, right? Let's not your social security numbers, your social media handles in the chat. Follow each other if you would like to. And let's go. This is a live poetry open mic, but you can bring music, you can bring comedy, you can bring anything that you want. But remember, please, that this is live. Trigger warnings are not necessary. They're not required, and we really don't advocate for them because it's a live event and you're here. We cannot guarantee that this is a safe space, but we can guarantee it's a brave space. If you choose to use a trigger warning, that's fine. We will champion you in that and support your efforts for that. But please understand, you could hear anything at any time during this show. There is no censorship, so you can say dick, shit, pussy, fuck, all those great, wonderful words. Just no hate speech. If I feel you're a threat to anyone in this room at any time, you will be gone, baby, gone, and not allowed the fuck back in. We keep a tight ship. You have a lot of latitude here, but please keep it professional. Remember, we are artists, and this is our art form. Do not drop into the DMs of any of the performers without consent. And remember that no is a whole fucking answer. All right, let's go. Sandy Shakes is in the house. If she wants to read, I got her. I'll add her to the list. But the list so far tonight is Archanel, Mark States, Generalissimo, Nemo Soom, Shaki G, and Rich Boucher. Welcome, Rachel. Welcome. So if anyone else wants to get on the open mic list, please let me know, and I'll add you. Tomorrow, if you're not doing anything tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern, is our Meet the Poets for Red or Green Books. And we're so excited because we do have some Word is Right family members participating in the event. It's so much fun. We're going to be debuting 8 poets that we're launching their debut poetry collection. So 2 p.m., they're going to have a full featured set. It's going to be an incredible opportunity to get to know them. I'm super proud to be publishing an Albuquerque poet, a local poet here, Kimberly Adana. She's amazing. So if you get to be introduced to new poets who you perhaps maybe have never met before. So let's go. Okay, no problem, Sandy. We got you. I'm really glad you're here, though, to cheer on Stacy. So I will let Stacy decide what she wants. Do you want salty or do you want sad?
I want both.
Okay, so which would you like first? And I'll kick off the open mic with one, and then I'll close with the other.
No, I think we got to go with salty first, yeah?
All right, this is very much so a Tesoro poem. It's an oldie but goodie, and I just happened to pull it up when I was looking for poems just now. So this is titled Percussion Person. I do not have many enemies, but those I've made have been paved with the best of weather-proofed intentions. A friend reminded me today of the words I've composted with shit I've swallowed from hollowed men filled with helium promises. When did no start to mean yes? I mean, outside of greasy car lots or door-to-door sales, when did no equal yes? Or no, no, not yet, or maybe, or not right now, or she's just on her period, or if she only knew, man, I'm gonna show her what she's missing. When did no start to mean yes? No is no because we know what we're missing and we're totally fucking okay with it. Yet we lose ourselves in the grimy gray areas of friendship meant to be airbags, not body bags, where the fugly phase of friendship is a marginalized mosaic of mindful mania, little boy. You say, let's bury the hatchet. Then come back swinging like a madman with a new blade made from the backbones of all the women who said not yet. When exactly did a silly hoe forget that no means no? Too busy being a little to everyone instead of everything to someone, forgetting that failure is easy when success is a slippery slope sloshed beneath the turning tires in a blizzard of bizarre. Where's the kitty litter when you need it? Call a fucking tow truck, little boy. It's the bastardization of bullshit that we are in this mess in the first place, since you're never used to winning. I dragged you across the finish line of your first race, kicking and screaming a tantrum of success, little boy. You could never stay for the marathon. With your stale nicotine lungs and limp dick tie-dyed by lies and infant cries, but boy, oh boy, let me tell you what the fuck is up. I will not write a song for you. I will not write another poem for you. I will not write a book for you. For this fortress goddess is on lockdown. Ground and pound is my motto. I hear the choir cries of women's voices screaming, no! And I heed to their need to educate me. So little boy, enjoy the cafeteria lunch. Poem. Let's go! Oh, I love that one. It's the oldie but goodie. I love that poem. All right, we're going to kick this off. We got our Chanel. Our Chanel's in the house, y'all. She's amazing. This woman is a goddess divine. Maybe she will come to Tesoro. And then Mark States, you are on deck. And then General Isimo, you are in the hole.
Greetings, everyone. Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? New headset. Okay, great. I am Archanel. I identify as a poet. And tonight, I would like to thank Marissa and Stacy for having this event. And the poem that I will be reading is from my digital collection that's available on most streaming music platforms such as SoundCloud, Amazon, Spotify, and Tidal. Good to hear that poetry is on a streaming music platform. And it's called Beautiful because the theme of this week, for Poetry Month is to dance like no one is watching. Beautiful. Embarrassed to look at myself in the mirror because I'm more of a voluptuous than the average woman, dark skin tone, high cheekbones, thick and solid build. I'm 4 times the size of a model, but I have looks that kill. The plus size section has clothes for a grandmother, styles way too old for this awesome superstar. Being taunted and poked from the kids in school, yet the Holy Spirit whispers each morning, beautiful. My smile oozes beauty like molasses from a tree. My thighs, though they rub together, are from the old country. Strong, muscular, yet soft and feminine, that cannot be restrained. Many have tried to tame them, from Tommy Hilfiger to Vera Wang. My back has healed from being whipped into submission to being hidden by Victoria's Secret to being exposed as baby fat. I'm the answer to the old slaves' prayers. I am Martin Luther King's vision. From Walmart's clothes to Louis Vuitton underwear, I am the phenomenal woman that Maya Angelou spoke about and who RuPaul wanted to be. I am beauty. Drew Hill wanted to snatch up. Jodeci couldn't stop thinking about, you know, the woman Luther kept singing and smiling to. Clothed in Jesus' name, I am the virtuous woman King Solomon was describing and couldn't get enough of. With the rainbow as my dress and crown of salvation atop my head, without it, I'm still beautiful. I have been robbed of my silver spoon, my $1 million t-shirt, and a stick figure. Many models want to be me because I have a man that loves me and he owns the moon and the stars and everything therein. A crown and a mansion in heaven with no more sorrows to bear. The world is my runway. People stop and stare. Some mean mug, some congratulate, some hate, some say, I wish I was her. Although I'm not what you want me to be, I am still beautiful. I cannot walk around without a bra, but that's okay, because beauty should be held up. When God created me, he mixed man's dreams chocolate with a touch of himself. Deep inside, I know who I am. It took a real man to create a masterpiece like this. Nappy hair that's soft to the touch and lips that will make a mute sing. Looking in the mirror, I know why at the Million Man March they shouted, "Let freedom ring." Exploring my skin, I see the struggles of my ancestors and the hardships of living in the past. When I got saved, I understood the victory shout, free at last. All women can relate to the rejection of being big and people being cruel. Shake the haters off my full figure, sister, and know that you are beautiful. Thank you.
Damn, let's go. Woo-hoo-hoo! Beauty should be upheld. Held up. Beauty should be held. Hell yeah, it should. Let's go. The hardships of living in the past. Oh man, Arsenal, that was amazing.
Thank you.
Um, thank you so much. Stick around. If we don't have a very full list, we'll totally do a second round tonight. All right, so we're gonna go Mark States, Generalissimo, and then we're actually gonna bring up our first feature, Diosa, and then we'll go back to the open mic list. All right, Mark, are you ready?
Yes. Thank you, Marissa. Heavy stuff, dude. From the fireplace, a constant whir and intermittent tat-tat-tats, resembling the ruckus from a cheap wall heater in an even cheaper motel room. Similarly, no heat emanates, as nothing is burning in the fireplace. It's the rain. Lifting a Venetian blind reveals the downpour, thick, frantic droplets plummeting between trees and bathed in a faint blue light from the complex's light posts. I imagine this is what it was like in the 1960s, standing outside a beaded doorway as secondhand hashish smoke drifts. Minus the 2-minute-old creek already forming in our parking lot, of course. Returning blind to its place, I ventured a bedroom to retrieve William Least Heat Moon's Blue Highways before joining a jar of peanut butter and package of reduced sodium crackers on the couch. Meanwhile, the whirring and tat-tat-tatting continues. Bookmark removed. I flipped the page and naturally, the opening sentence is, "The wipers were useless." It's the 5th grade. I lived a block and a half from school. As the final bell sounded, it was sprinkling. With a stereotypical yellow-hooded rain jacket properly adorned, a metal lunchbox in one hand and the other hand holding onto the strap of a cello case, I exited the school, crossed the yard with its 4 square courts in need of a paint touch-up, and then past the galvanized steel monkey bars that were the bane of my un-Batman-like existence. Lugging around that cello case, nearly my own height, was enough exercise in the yard. No teasing or bullying this day as I reached the gate on my twice-a-week walk of shame on band class days. Rain makes people just want to rush home. I really wanted a violin, but no, only the cool kids from the better half of the school's territory got those. We on the poorer side got to choose among the rejects, the cellos, double basses, even heavier, trombones or cymbals. Perhaps I should have chosen the cymbals. They'd have provided better cover and better sound when all of Moby Dick's fury and the flood of seawater into the dining room of the Poseidon Adventure crashed down upon me. Rain so hard and thick I could not see what was in front of me. Wind so strong every step forward felt like being pushed a step back. Rain jacket, pants, shoes, and the fabric of the cello case soaking wet. I carried the weight of 100 elephants with 100 more stampeding from above. It crushed me as nothing short of a heartbreak could. I cried for someone, anyone to come save me, but no one came. Finally, rain stopped and sunlight returned. I walked the final half block home, drowning more on the inside than out. Music teacher saw the still water-stained cello case the following week and bellowed, "You need to take better care of this. It's expensive. What's wrong with you?" Guess you could say it was the day my personal music died. Then one day, a few years later, the neighborhood busybody, always peering through her blinds to catch children in mischief, stops me as I pass her yard. "I remember you," she says. Oh boy, what am I in trouble for now? This prehistoric barbecue Becky unfolds her arms. Her face of iguana with a disposition to match opens its mouth. I am ready to be devoured. She says she heard the heavy whir of wind and the clanks of rain on her roof. She lifted a Venetian blind and saw me in a yellow rain jacket, carrying that cello as tall as I was in a pouring down rain. The wind blowing so hard, I basically walked in place for 15 minutes. She admired I kept fighting, one foot at a time. Through wind and window, she could hear my screams, and there was nothing she could do to help, she said, pointing to her frail and elderly body, only able to stand and watch. It broke her heart. A moment of compassion from a most unlikely source. My heart was not the only heart broken that day. The wipers were useless. One short sentence, one flood of memories.
Oh man, let's go. Y'all are welcome to unmute your mics between performances and cheer on the poets if you would like to. That's totally fine. Oh man, Mark.
That was fantastic work, Mark. Unsurprisingly so.
Beautiful.
We should do the three of you guys. We should do a triple feature with Nemo, Rich, and Mark. That would be an awesome show again too. Some of my absolute favorite poets. Cheers, Rich. All right, we're going to keep rolling down the list. We got Generalissimo, Brian Franco, and then we're going to bring up our first feature tonight, DiosaX. And then we're going to go back to the open mic. We've got Nemo, Shocky, G, Rich Boucher, Black Silver. If anyone would like to read who's not on the list, let me know. I will get you on the list at some point. We'll put Miss Stacy Dyson in there and keep rocking and rolling. The list is very short, so we can absolutely do another round if folks want to stay for a second round. I'm fine with that. All right, Generalissimo, are you ready?
I'll try to be ready. Let's see what I got for you right here. I'll do two pieces real quick, if that's okay. The first is called "There Are Some Leaks We Shouldn't Hire Plumbers to Fix." Once upon a time, my brain sprung a leak. Once upon a time, I happened upon a poetry reading. I did not want to listen, but life did. As I walked home, words stuck in quicksand inside my soul fell from my ears as poems onto the Manhattan sidewalk. They rhymed and told stories and sang songs. I tried to scoop them up with my memory and stuff them in my pockets. Some were left on the ground to get stuck to the soles of strangers' shoes. Those that survived found their way into my computer, then to paper. I couldn't believe my eyes when I read what I thought. I couldn't believe my ears when I heard my voice speak those thoughts. Then one day, I stepped on the stage that caused my brain to release all that poetry that was waiting to be released into the ether. Once upon a time, I learned giving a voice to my written thoughts was a way to let my soul sing. And this next piece I wrote today in tumble words. It's a little prosy, sort of a little story. So let's get to the top. Hold on. I've been shaving daily since I was 16. My Uncle Ralph gave me and my brothers top-of-the-line Norelco electric razors for high school graduation gifts. I used to be a diligent daily shaver. I never didn't shave for longer than 3 days. Sometimes if I got the flu or a little case of bronchitis, maybe a week, I didn't like the feel of any sort of beard with so much growth. But after I moved to Maine in 2001 at age 35, in my first winter as a Mainer, I threw clean-cut convention to the wind. Maintaining a beard is not overly easy. Deciding on a shape and keeping it trimmed properly can be a harrowing, to say the least. There are beard oils and other such products to improve the wily appearance of beards for hair like people, beard hair for people like me whose beard's texture resembles a wire-haired terrier. Unfortunately, these products cause me to break out. Beards can also get both itchy and sweaty. Maintaining even sculpting is something I often fail at, so as a rule, I completely shave off my beard 2 or 3 times a year. I call it balding my face. I recently had minor routine surgery. I balded my face the day before I checked in the hospital. Recovery gave me approximately 6 weeks of all types of pain and other side effects. My beard was fully ignored and never sculpted or trimmed. Then during the following 2 months, it became an unkempt rat's nest. I tried to comb it to no avail. Finally, close to 4 months after the day before the surgery, I balded my face. I put newspaper in the sink to catch the hair. When I looked down, there was movement. A small family of mice were climbing through the hair in the sink. The father, who was wearing a very expensive-looking fedora, wagged his index paw at me and yelled, "How dare you destroy our home? You'll be hearing from my lawyer." A few years back, after my Uncle Sam passed, my brothers and I went to clean his home. He had been homebound due to arthritis, which we discovered after he didn't want to travel to my mother's funeral. Actually, a neighbor checked in on him and his partner who had Parkinson's every now and then. He was able to Uber to and from grocery stores and cook until it was too hard for him to do. The neighbor cooked meals for them and stored them in the fridge. After his death, we tried starting his car to no avail. We opened the hood to discover several vermin nests. When the junkyard guy came to tow his SUV away, he said it probably hadn't been driven in over 2 or 3 years. Unlike my beard, the nest's residents had abandoned their nest. Unfortunately, the father mouse living in my beard, who happened to come from old money, was able to hire the best human lawyer in the state of Maine. I was sued for my own home. Somehow, the time the mouse family lived in my facial hair gave them squatters' rights to my house and potential co-ownership, despite the fact that they weren't listed on the deed and never contributed to upkeep or bills. Somehow, the fact that I was unaware a family of mice thrived in my beard ecosystem was equivocated to the adage, "Ignorance of the law is no excuse." We entered into mediation. These mice are very clean, sanitary people. They reside in a guest bedroom and share paying utility bills and property taxes. We sometimes play Monopoly marathons like my human family did when I was growing up. The mother mouse had attended the Cordon Bleu and has been giving me gourmet cooking lessons. Me and the kids play a lot of checkers and backgammon. The father has taken it upon himself to teach me chess. He humors me after every game he wins that one day I'll whoop his ass. Of course, as a youth, he studied under a famous Russian chess master. He has warned me to never grow out my wily wire hair terrier beard again because I might consider it a rat's nest, but to a family of rats, it is a luxury home. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. Let's go, Jimmy.
I do want to say one thing, Mark. Every time that I hear you read, I am in awe. You have such a nuanced reading voice. The read work is just so amazing and beautiful. I'm just in awe of your writing and your reading.
Well, thank you so much. And now I'm going to turn beet red in the face and be quiet. But thank you so much. You guys are the greatest.
That's awesome.
People I look up to are complimenting me, and it's still hard for me to accept that. But thank you.
I totally feel that. I feel that a lot. So just know that that there are many of us who find your work
Yes.
very good, and we
Thank
really
you.
enjoy it. And so let that recharge you and fill you and add to your confidence. And yeah, you don't have nothing to worry about. Let's go. In fact, Mark, I do have openings for features this summer. So if you want to get onto the list, let me know, and I would love to feature you here.
I'll
All
get
right.
to your back channel on that. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. I'm so glad everyone shows up and shows out. All right. So if you're just joining us, if you'd like to read on the open mic list, send me a message, or the chat moves so fast here on the Chromebook. So my apologies if I did miss you or if I didn't get you on. It's not intentional. It's just the chat moves so fast. It's very different than a PC. It's harder to keep track of the chats on the Chromebook. But we're going to go ahead now and invite our first feature up to read tonight. I'm so excited. Diosa was just a feature reader at Moist Mondays recently. So she is a sexy poet as well. So you're going to get, I hope, all kinds of just amazingness from this woman tonight. She is part of Tesoro, which is our worldwide women's organization led by Stacy Dyson, who's in the room tonight. Firesingers.com. If you have not had a chance to go and check out all the things that we're doing, please do so. I believe there's more than 24 women now in our group, so it is just spectacular. Sandy Shakes is definitely part of that. Many incredible women. So we're so excited to have Diosa part of that and have her here at Word is Right featuring. So I'm going to go ahead and read her bio and bring her up to do her thing. DiosaX is a multilingual and multidimensional Chicana, Indigenous, Mexicana poetisa. And I hope I say that right. I say it like the Spanish way, poetisa. I hope that is right. She has featured, presented, and performed nationally and internationally at open mics, literary events, poetry festivals, local libraries, and slam competitions. She has been published in literary journals and magazines, as well as several anthologies in both English and Spanish. DiosaX is the author of 2 poetry collections, with a 3rd on the way. A Church of My Own was published in 2021. Hechizera, Sus Sultry Spells in 2022, and West of the Santa Ana, and a few other sacred places in 2023. You can find her in Linktree, DiosaX, DIOSA, and then, of course, the X. Her Venmo is DiosaX562. Y'all unmute your mics, please. Give a big round of applause for our first featured reader tonight, DiosaX.
Come on, Tesoro.
Thank you. So thank you, Marissa. Thank you to the Word is Right. Thank you to Stacy for allowing me to be a part of this photo. And so I am currently at the Rio Grande Valley International Festival and completely screwed up my times. So thank you for being so understanding. And well, without further ado, the gospel according to DiosaX. According to her, I was the other woman, the reason why their marriage fell apart. According to him, I was just another friend, the kind of friend you kiss in the dark. According to me, I was his soulmate, the one who came to make a mark. But I guess we all had our stories twisted because I was none of these. In actuality, I was a lesson. I was a lesson to her. I was a lesson to him. But more importantly, I was a lesson to me. Because you see, no matter how much someone said they loved me, no matter how much someone said they hated me, no one has hated me more than myself, and no one will ever love me more than me. the gospel of the goddess. Thank you. And moving on to something a little more, well, so you like little children. Is there something behind that white collar that turns you into a dog in heat? And like dogs, must we always keep you tightly bound on a leash, tied down, locked in your sacristy, where forbidden is your release? Is that why you wear a rayasa, to hide your sinister ways? To stow away the children whom you make believe in your make-believe play? To feel free to be your true wretched self under the castock's flow and sway? May you rot in hell, the hell your Bible so condemns, for molesting, raping, and taking the innocence of our children. May I never find you in a dark and lonely alley, for then you will be screaming for God's mercy and forgiveness. Amen. All right, Saint Michaela. Saint Michaela. She is a mighty powerful character, and I'm not finding her poem right now, but that's okay. We'll change it up to In the Darkness of a New Day. In the darkness of a new day, I remember who I am. I am the one designed to take you through the underworlds, from Middle Earth to Mictlan. I am the one assigned to show you how to confront your shadows, past, present, and future. I am the appointed one to teach you the lessons you never liked, those hard to swallow, bitter tasting, repetitive drills. I am the one meant to guide you in caring for an Andromedan angel. I am the one meant to inculcate you on obliging an Aztec queen. I am the one meant to initiate you in loving an Atlantean goddess. Or I am your occult guru, your timeless teacher, or the stars have stated it as such, and I simply accept my calling. All right, and to the men, healing the masculine divine, one man at a time. Down in their souls, they send out a call to the universe, and the response is sent in the form of a human angel, a goddess. They long to be healed at the very core of their existence, but their human always gets in the way. In the earth angel's arms, these fears, these blockages are carefully chiseled away. Sometimes they resent it. Many times they flee, not knowing what to do with these powerful healing sessions. Yet, lost and confused, they eventually return, time and again, for years. And the goddess, knowing she has work to do, embraces them back into her loving arms. Empty space is never empty. I have the power to either carry you away or knock you down. The inhale that oxygenates your every cell, the exhale that releases all that no longer serves. The dragon of the east, Shang-Chi, the breath of the winged fire demon, the polar easterlies, the Santana winds, that which fuels a fire that which sustains life. As I envelop the earth, she moves me in all directions. Or I am a Libra, and the winds will always be in my favor. All right, 11:11. What if I told you there are those who are born single flames, destined to live a life of solitude over and again, where the dream of a true love is as far off as the river Thames? What if I told you there are those who were born to be menorahs, pillars of their own 7-day fauna and flora, with a perfectly loving balance for the remaining 6 auroras? What if I told you that the twin flame theory was a well-planned, monogamously patriarchal conspiracy made by a jealous man whose lover was into social liberty? What if I told you that the brujas have down the numerology, that the numbers equal 4, and they declared astrologically that conservatism and dogmas are pure and simple mythology? What if I told you that in every lifetime we meet someone new, and every time we come back to Earth, we search till we are blue, seeking old comfortable patterns instead of bidding adieu? What if I told you there are those who simply refuse change, who think that Olin and his movement are for the crazy and the deranged, that past lives and soul contracts are reserved for those insane? What if I told you, back to the number 4, that stability really is good for building a solid core, since when is one column sturdier than a couple more? If someone comes knocking, why not open the front door? Why live yearning for your sweet and dear Lenore? Why live fearing how other people are keeping score? Why not live your truth with the ones you so adore? 'Tis true, why not? Say no more, say no more. All right, so those were from a church of my own, and I'll do a couple from Hechicera. A plague on both your houses. Dante and Diana dance in the dimly lit den, sinful swaying mixed with sense of sacred smoke, a comfortable couch, the culprit of cooing and cuddling, double doors leading to devious delights, pigeons pitter-patter on the rooftop as the sun sounds the alarm on Sinai. One more round of ravishing rewards. Banana pancakes proclaim a piece of paradise, followed by a carefully crafted cup of joe, wiping away the wife's weeping tears, emotions evolving to and fro, too soon to try and go, to meditate on the murder of Mercutio. Saint Michaela, found her. Wrong book. All hail Saint Michaela. Ching, ching. Saint Michaela, with sword in hand, is ready to slay every Piscean man. Ella puede? Oh, yes, she can. The Piscean age is permanently over. The Aquarian era is finally here. And those still living in a misogynistic life are now squirming and reeking in fear. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Isn't that simply put your golden truth? Oh, now you find it distasteful and uncouth? The shoe at present is on the other foot. So why, oh why do you fear that now? The pendulum has swung to the other side, and Saint Michaela has now been allowed. She is ready to name, slaughter, and slay any and all chauvinistic display. Then watch the outdated burn and decay. All hail Saint Michaela, for she has come to save the day, putting an end to the privileged masculine. Hip hip, hooray, hooray. All right, it's for those of us having some drinks. Where's mine here? Salud, salud. AMF. Gin, Mai Tai, Paloma, hard lemonade, tequila, sunrise, blended margarita, but my favorite one of all, adios, motherfucker. Salud. And blood transfusion. Mama needs new blood. It is required indeed in order to eliminate his seed, a uterine dilatation and curettage, leaving her womb to bleed. She needs to flush the toxins, drink a ruda concoction, injected by a new needle to seal the past in a coffin. To reverse the allergic reaction, she must acquire new satisfaction. A novel enhanced prototype, a transfusion of magnum attraction. Mama needs new blood to clear the void in her womb after his extraction. And I will do one more from Hechicera, and then I have one more I want to share. Do you believe in magic? Do you believe in magic? Please tell me that you do. Do you believe in crystal balls and the colors of mystical hues? Do you believe that I could creep your dreams to lay in bed beside you? That I can stalk the way you walk in your every waking move? Do you believe that I could cause you pain if you prove to be untrue? Begin to make you feel insane and hopelessly lose your cool? Do you believe that I could wrap you up and make you be my boo? 'Tis true, 'tis true, but I don't play the fool. I don't work for the dark forces. It is light that I so choose. So please let me help you eliminate these cruel untruths. Did you know that I could take your pains and lovingly heal your wounds, casting spells to make you rid yourself of guilt, regret, and ruse? Light a candle, make a tea, transmute your lowly blues. 'Tis true, 'tis true. I could take your broken heart, patch and make anew, dismantle outdated notions, those hurtful and misconstrued. My magic is not for the masses, but a small and counted few. So I carefully ask you once again, do you believe this to be true? Do you believe that I can make your world beautiful and new? Do you believe in magic? Say you do. Say you do. And I will end with a poem that was accepted into Shane Ashley Journal with Gabriel College. Who says the patriarchy is male? When Mama says, cuando te cases y tengas hijos, instead of cuando te gradúes con tu maestría. When my abuela says, niña, cierra esas piernas, instead of, ¿por qué le ve las piernas a mi niña? When my tía says, cuando te compren tu casa, instead of, cuando te compras tu casa? When my prima says, ¿y el novio? ¿Pa' cuándo? Instead of, ¿y pa' cuándo el doctorado? When the government says, we control your bodies, and society stays silent. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Let's go, you guys. Unmute your mics, please. Give it up for Diosa.
Let's go, Tesoro.
Wow.
Thank you.
Loved
Don't
it.
Amazing
say that
stuff.
word.
Woohoo!
Yes,
Oh, amazing.
Thank
Now,
you so much.
if we were at the venue, right, we'd have the hat going around and we'd be asking everyone to put a couple bucks in the hat. There's 18 people in the room tonight. So if everybody just put, $2 or $3 in the hat, in the hat, right, the virtual hat for each of our featured readers tonight, that is a nice tip for their time and their energy and their efforts to put together a set and perform for you tonight. Most of you from the comfort of your own home, right? So you don't have to travel and have a bar tab or anything like that. So instead we ask, just go ahead and tip the poets, buy them a gallon of gas, buy them a cup of coffee, just don't do nothing. A lot of times we feel like, many of us go to many venues and it's difficult for us to tip heavily each time. But if a lot of us do a little, that is in and of itself a lot. So each of us can do a little bit. And Rich has got his, he's balling tonight, which I love it. So let's just don't do nothing and just do something. And if you're thinking to yourself, well, I'm not sending Diosa $3 because it makes me fucking cheap. You're fucking wrong. Because if everyone who said that just sent her $3, then it'd be a lot different than it is today. So just tip the poets, right? And tip the artists, buy their books, buy their merch. Just don't do nothing is the moral of the story tonight. All right. Her Venmo is Diosa562. So for those of you who are watching live or perhaps will be watching this video back, Diosa, Diosa, the numbers 5, 6, and 2. We'll put that again in the chat for the rest of you. All right, we're going back to the open mic list. And yes,
X. Sorry.
Diosa
X 562.
Oh,
thank you.
Thank you for telling me because I did not have the X on there. DiosaX 562. That is her Venmo. Now, if you don't have Venmo, if you have Cash App or PayPal or something else, reach out to us if the word is right. You can send us and we'll forward the tips on to the poet. So it is just a courtesy that we do to help everyone. I mean, you can even mail us a check. We've had people send us cash before. That is totally fine. You could do that. Just takes a little slower to get there, but just don't do nothing. All right, DiosaX 562. All right, so back to the open mic list. And the list is open for those who are joining us. I see William Washington is in the house. Marianne Peterson is here. Welcome, you guys. Thanks for joining us tonight. It's going to be a great night. So we've got Nemo Soom, Shocky G, Rich Boucher, Black Silver is in the house. If anyone else would like to read, let me know. The chat moves fast, so if you put your name and I missed it, that is my bad, and I'm sorry for that. But I will get you on. Nemo, are you ready?
Yes, I am. But first, thank you to our featured Diosa. That was a beautiful set. Thank you. I have a micro triptych. When my father decided it was time to go, he went. There was no hug that would hold him, but I did make him cry. On the day he walked away, he turned back with tears in his eyes. I think in that moment, leaving me hurt. Knowing this was the forever kind of goodbye stung him a little bit. A few tears on a causeway shed for a son who was never good enough for him to stay. All the grass was dead and brown, and the air was only slightly cold under a silent gray sky. I walked and I smoked. The heart in my chest was freshly broken, still all jagged edges, and I wanted to rip it out to stop it from hurting. As the sky darkened, twinkle lights fought back with their little pools of defiant color. He has so much potential, they said, if only he would apply himself. But I didn't. Books stayed closed, and I played imaginary games in imagined places with imaginary people who seemed whole because their mothers and fathers loved them. I wish I could say that I defied my parents all along, but there was so much shame, so much doubt, so many times my face burned at their disappointment. Oh, the power of disappointment, of guilt. I learned to fight myself, learned to hate the dreamer who looked out the window instead of working, foreshadowing the day I would stare into the distance, an unmarked test in front of me, penned down, heartbroken, the day after my father left for good. My anonymity became my refuge. Odysseus said it to save his life. When he got home, he killed everyone. I say it to save my dignity. There is no one who calls me son. Someday, somebody, maybe. For now, I am no one. Thank you.
Oh man, let's go. Oh, Nemo. If you guys are not following Guerrilla Poets, please do so. Nemo is one of our incredible leaders at Guerrilla Poets, does these wonderful workshops. I write so much when I attend his workshops. Yes, thank you so much, Nemo, for being here.
My pleasure.
Nemo was recently a feature here, so if you want to see a full set from him, just go back to Word is Right, to our live videos. You can catch his incredible feature with Rich Boucher, who we'll be reading into. All right, Shaki G. Shaki is amazing. She is a host here at The Word is Right. She hosts our Out Loud podcast live, which is the first Sunday each month. In fact, we're currently looking for anyone who would like to participate in the Out Loud podcast live this coming month. I will leave it to her to give you kind of like a heads up on what the topic's going to be. But if you're interested in being part of that show or being a contributing voice on it for the month of May, then reach out to us and let us know. And then after Shaki will be Rich, Black, Silver, and then we're going to bring up Stacy Dyson.
All right. I have one piece that I wrote in Guerrilla Poets. We are all a villain in someone else's story. Funny how you were always the hero in mine. My heart victim, damsel in destruction, I think it cried for you. Statistically, that would mean you are writing me the role of villain. Black ski mask, stolen love, breaking and entering, a heart locked away. Maybe I held you like hostage, afraid you would run away. Maybe I learned to hold hands from handcuffs, how to kiss from shotguns. Maybe it is because I wore my smile like a scar, the way it never faded in your presence. When you are writing our story, do you still scribble hearts in the margins? Or does it look like a ransom note? Are you looking for someone willing to give you more than I could? Somehow, I draped your legs over my shoulders like my favorite cape and still wound up a villain. But then again, the villains, they always end up hurting in the end. I was never a hero, just really good at saving myself. And I will drop some information in the chat. I did put some new designs on my website for some merch, and I have a journal that I created and published on Amazon that will be available within the next couple days. So look out for that.
What's your website, Shaki?
ShakiGpoetry.my.canva.site.
And it's
I don't know
Shaki,
how to make it .com.
SHOCKIE. So for those who might be watching the live, or for those who might be watching this back, right, they don't always have access to the chat, so it's good to kind of say it out loud for when you guys have stuff coming up. Shaki is also one of the 2023 debut poets for Red or Green Books. So if you want to hear a full set from Shaki as she introduces her book, that'll be out this year, tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern, on Zoom, will be our live show, and we'll be debuting those 8 poets, and they're amazing. And I'm so excited that Kim Adana is going to be doing it as well. Karen Garabrandt is another one. So there's just so many amazing poets you don't want to miss out on. Nico Kim, I mean, come on, like it's going to be great. So if you don't have anything to do at 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, you know, the word is right, is co-hosting it, but Red or Green Books, READ, redorgreenbooks.com will, all the details are there. It's on Zoom, so you guys got to come to it if you can. And it's a free event. It's free. All right, let's go. Rich Boucher is up next, my other fellow Albuquerque poet. Man, I miss you. I'm sending you lots of hugs, my friend. And then Black Silver, and then we'll bring up Stacy Dyson.
Your pulchritudinous is most kind. Thank you very much. And thank you, Brett, for that. Nemo, great to hear your work. Thank you so much to the first feature. Looking forward to our second feature. This poem is entitled "This Carl's Jr. is Cashless." I traveled on foot in the sun to the fast food restaurant, to the home of a delicious and automatic flame-broiled burger, to the place where I came from, to Shangri-La, all the way to the greasy door handle. After 1 billion years of walking out on the sidewalk in the seasonal and pleasant heat of a New Mexico April, I'd finally got to the entrance of the Carl's Jr. Whole worlds and civilizations and generations had come and gone between the time I set out to get a bite to eat and the time I stood in the shady alcove of the Carl's Jr. I stood there in the shade looking at the door, looking at my reflection in the glass of the door, looking at myself being shady, and looking at shade being uncomfortable with darkening me. I was stood at the doorway to Carl's Jr., and God dropped his double chins into his hairy chest and cried. And that thought and that notion and that idea and that sentence right there is a miracle in and of itself, because God doesn't exist even a little bit. Not to get all intense on you or everything, but we know that Carl's Jr. is real, and we know that God is not. I was there at the doorway to Carl's Jr. when dear Abby died, was born, was died, was born, was died, was born, became man, became the son of man, became the mom of man, became the advice columnist of man, died, and 3 days later became something I wrote about. A sign, professionally printed and rectangular and yellow, and an Arial block typeface stared at me from its place on the top pane of the glass entrance door to the Carl's Jr. This Carl's Jr. is cashless. Was this fast food place trying to tell me something in its own strange fast food tongue? There was some jargon next to that motto that implied that Carl's Jr. being cashless made things quicker and more convenient for me. I was upset by this. I dropped to my knees in front of the door and cried like a baby with a full beard, because I didn't understand it. Was Carl's Jr. saying it would be better for everyone involved if I didn't have any cash? A crow perched on the magical and eldritch mountaintop across the street from Carl's Jr. squawked at me forebodingly and deep messagingly. There was so much I didn't understand, and that my brain doesn't want to understand even now. Even now, I find myself wondering if Carl's Jr. is some kind of clever slang for Carl's thing, as in Carl's cock. Why is Carl like this? Thank you.
Yes. Oh my God. I've fucking ruined Carl's Jr. now. Oh my God, I love it. Carl's Jr. is real, but God is not.
And that is
I
the
love
truth.
it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You know, so I watched Gigi Bella do her Taco Bell skit that night. We were on TV live last weekend or 2 weekends ago, and you should totally do that more and get Carl's Jr. to sponsor you. Yeah, totally. Let's go. If you're not following Rich, you have to. Like, his book is just wonderful. All This
Thank
Candy
you.
Belongs to Me is his book, and it's wonderful. So yeah. Get his book. Better yet, come to New Mexico in September, right? We have the New Mexico Poetry Summit is September 8th, 9th, and 10th. It'll be that weekend, 3-day weekend. Rich Boucher will be one of the featured poets. So we're very excited. And Stacy Dyson is coming down. We have a special Tesoro show on Sunday. It's a separate ticketed event. So if you would like to spend time with the women of Tesoro and listening to them read, you just come. It's going to be an incredible show. I believe we already have 15 out of state poets signed up to come into town. Like, one from Canada, Jeff Cottrell's coming. So if you want to meet Jeff Cottrell, you drive your motherfucking ass here and like, let's go. All right, we're gonna bring up Black Silver, and then we'll bring up our features. Are you ready, Black Silver?
Yeah, can you hear me okay? Okay, cool. I don't have my fucking microphone, so excuse the inconsistency, you know, of my intonation. So here we go. This poem is called Artificial Chaos. Don't give a damn about a predator. Pray for better days. On the hunt like an animal. Keep it simple, so beastly. Beauty and the Beast, alive and deceased. Look inside me, there's nothing to see. Water crashes, blood splashes, chaos agenda, bedlam and mayhem. Rest for the wicked. Sleepwalker, sleepwalking from toilet to coffin. Vampire. This ain't entertainment. This is the new empire. Sacrifice required. New era, same dilemma. New colors, still black and white. New terror, only the rich survive. New credit cards, same debt. Artificial chaos. Flawed foundations. Frowning faces. Would you like to schedule an appointment? How about next month? The war has begun. Abandoned daughters and sons. Darkness, darkness, darkness. Prescription depression? Or is it the other way around? Artificial toxins keep us coming back around. I keep hearing that same sound. Artificial music played throughout town. Artificial intelligence breeding artificial intelligence? This must be an anomaly. I thought robots couldn't procreate. I don't feel safe. Artificial art, Lucifer Lightbringer sparks, flame to artificial tobacco, bought with artificial currency. Homeless and dying because no artificial money. But don't worry, this is only artificial chaos and artificial problems, and an artificial solution awaits. Yeah, right. Get real. And that's what I got.
Let's go. Let's go, Black Silver. Yes. Black Silver is amazing. He does this great jewelry and other things too. So you really need to follow him. Mordenti. I can't remember everyone's handles all the time, but yeah.
I'll plug it in the chat. It's Mordenti 777 Beads Unleashed. I got a podcast where I talk about stuff, and I also post my poetry, so you can see my poems, some of them, And I got my jewelry, if that interests you. The poetry is free, but the jewelry, pay the fee. Hey, I got to strike a balance.
Absolutely. It's wonderful. We're so glad you're here, Black Silver. Thanks for coming through. And yeah, let's go. All right. So now we're going to bring up our second feature tonight. I'm so excited for her. She is y'all, I've met this woman multiple times now in person, and I've been honored to have her in my home. And she met my mama. Like, y'all, we're real people. I promise you, we are real people. And poetry is just our passion, but we're real people, okay? So those who think maybe Stacy Dyson doesn't exist, she's real, okay? All right. So I'll read her bio. I am excited to say she'll be here in September. So if you don't have anything to do in September, you want to come to the Poetry Festival, that would be fabulous. You can get your tickets at redorgreenbooks.com, especially at least for the Sunday Tesoro show. Those proceeds go to Tesoro and to our organization. So please just let's go. Stacy Dyson is a Black female poet who explores, illustrates, illuminates the history, self-image, and philosophy of the Black woman. Based in San Diego, she has performed, workshopped in Oklahoma, South Dakota, New Mexico, Massachusetts, California, Nebraska, Texas, and Colorado. Author of 6 chapbooks and 5 spoken word CDs. Her play, Fanny's Girls, a 411 and 5-part attitude, is a Colorado Women's Playwriting Festival winner. Former Poet Laureate for Imagination Celebration, Colorado Springs, and the CEO, lead poet of women's writing and performance groups Dragon's Wing, Colorado Springs, and Page to Stage, Women's Voices, San Diego. She was a 2009 nominee for Poet Laureate for the state of Colorado. Featured in venues all over San Diego, she is currently touring with her 2 new collections of poetry, Lovely and Suffering, and Follow Me on This, both which are amazing and you should buy them. Future projects include a new play titled August 5000 and an online women's writing performance group called Fire Scribe. She is the founder and head of Tesoro, firesingers.com. You can find her there. She has Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, which I'll drop those in the chat and then announce them when she's done. Unmute your mics, y'all. Give it a warm welcome to our second feature reader tonight, Miss Stacy Dyson. Woo, woo, woo,
So,
Cheers.
darling,
Looking forward to hearing you tonight.
thank you,
Miss you,
sweetheart.
Stacy.
Aw, thank you, honey. So some older stuff. One that I finished an hour and a half ago, and a couple of pieces from the new collection, which will purportedly be published sometime during my lifetime. Night polishes my shield. The stars burn hard and unforgiving along the names of warriors past, etched deep into the metal. There are none here who shun compromise, but neither do they hold back when compromise is given no space to take root. These are the names of women. These are the names of men. These names are names that burr, glide, scream, sigh across tongues who only know one way of language, one way to sing, but will not understand that there lies no art in either. My people fought and told stories, warred and birthed music, innovated, taught, dared. The fools who disdain the bounty they give to this world will suffer for it. Some weaponed with guns, some with fire, some with ideas, and knowledge as crucial as raindrops to a land parched by season or terror. My weapon of choice is the word that can sway heart, call a lover, make a mind reach out, gasping for just one more breath. It is sharp and merciless as sapphire. It is kept close as the color of my skin. It knows the name of every woman. It knows the name of every man and says them all in prayer at every hour. where I am either marking change or preparing for war. So after that bit of, after that war call, I haven't done this one for a while, and it rather bothers my soul that I have to keep doing it because sometimes it just seems as if nobody is listening. I was tired of being threatened, of my children being threatened and being in constant physical danger. All I did was fire a bullet into the ceiling. I never meant to hit him. I knew I wasn't going to. I hit what I aim at, okay? For trying to protect my family, I caught 20 years, did hard time in lockdown for being tired. I'm tired. I sent my child to a better school for a better life. The judge handed me down 5 years. When another mother, a celebrity mother, a white mother, lied and paid somebody off so her child could go to the good school, she got a 2-week sentence in a country club jail, walked out after 11 days, said she was sorry. I don't have enough money for my sorry to make a difference. I'm still in prison, but I'm tired. The level of fatigue we're dealing with right now, this is something that Black and brown women have known all of our lives. We are past exhausted with having to hold up half or more of the sky, hold family together, hold ourselves together. It becomes too much. And yet, when we say we need our downtime, alone time, self-care time to mourn or create something, anything that is not for general consumption, we are told, be strong, sister. You got a little bit more in you, sister. Come on, sister, you can keep going. No. No. Why should I? Why should I be required to? We can't. We just can't with y'all, men, children, the world. We just can't with y'all some days. Estoy muy cansada. The lights are always on. We sleep in crowded, ugly spaces. The woman next to me has wounds from trying to keep her daughter from being ripped out of her arm. She cries dark and ragged stars onto the gray floor. Yesterday, they took me to another ugly, sterile space to make sure I would never have children. I have wounds and bad dreams about vanished babies. The woman and I cry together now. I'm so tired. Past tired, really. I never sleep anymore. Because my daughter slept just long enough to be executed by a hail of bullets that had nothing to do with her. I don't know that I will ever sleep again. In the street, they shout, say her name, say her name. I just whisper it into my heart, where I know she can still hear me. If you listen late at night, early morning, whenever the world turns again, you will hear them in every kind of cage there is. Mothers who cannot reach their babies crying and make rescue the way mothers do. Mothers whose babies are growing, knowing mama tried to protect them and couldn't even protect herself. Mothers whose children defied the natural order of things and died first. Mothers in tears. Mothers in pain who cannot sleep. Mothers in every kind of cage there is. So for the new bit, a couple of new bits, all of the poems that are coming up, this is the one I wrote an hour and a half ago. an hour and 45 minutes now. So, but all of the poems that you'll be hearing, this and the two after, will be from the new book, Because the Sun Would Not Move. For the ones whose mothers told them, this is a stupid way to make a living, you need to grow up. Whose daddies smiled at the light in your eyes and said, I can hear you. Sing your song. For the ones who even for a moment let someone else dictate how their heart should beat in lust or desire or fear, or sometimes even love. For the ones who have no choice to lie dead inside. For the change makers, soul wakers, booty shakers, they all understand beauty. They just speak it in different languages. For every woman everywhere who got told, shut up. Men are talking, shut up. Your children need you, shut up. This word, this world is not yours to deliver. For every sister who fed someone else's soul before feeding her own and went to bed starving, hungry day after year, after always. This is the one thing you have been waiting, praying, bleeding, crying for. This is the arrow piercing the heart of the hunter that chases you into burnt shadow alleyways and even darker, empty paths. This is a lightning strike that will kill the demon hiding in your pocket, expose it to a light that will disintegrate to ash, regret, and very bad dreams. This is the bullwhip burning triumphant into the overseer's back. Let's see if he dances while you laugh. This is the golden storm of ideas that visit you at night. So you draw a deeper, cleaner breath through the rest of the less than fastidious day. This is a hint of grace in your mother changing her mind about you before she died on too much pain for the morphine dripped counter. This is your father's very last smile on the beach where he died in Jamaica. This is the one thing, the one breathing, burning angel that will see you home soft, home safe. A heartbeat in ancestral harmonics. The clarity demanded in the pierce and gaze of a third eye. This is the game changer. The one really golden ticket, the only one chance you will ever own. Do this. Take your heart, gripped firm between your teeth and throat. Open wide your life, your one precious awakening life, and make the wind let you fly. The next one, I will never forget doing this one for the very first time because it tripped Marissa out, and that's always fun for me to do. Actually, it's fun to do that to anybody, but it's especially fun to do it to her. Let me hold you tight, if only for one night. Let me keep you near, the easy way to feel. It would be so nice, only for one night. I send you music because I cannot send myself to you. Not yet. Don't get me wrong. I am good. I am very, very good, but not that good. My lips cannot reach yours across a continent. My tongue cannot explore every inch of that, ooh, baby, make me ache body from however many miles away, but I can send the music, send a seduction, message a massage. It serves to bank a fire that cannot be extinguished. Again, sugar, don't get me wrong. I am very, very good, but not that good. I cannot dampen an ardor that has grown from the moment I heard my language leave Your mouth, that poet's tongue, beguiles me, touches me where you cannot, where you haven't yet, but you will. Of that I have no doubt. I send you music because watching your body move for 24 hours would be too exhausting and too exciting, and ultimately not satisfying enough for my hunger because that sound, that sound that interest intoxicates us is my way of saying, anytime you have time, we can keep time. Until I'm free to catch your rhythm with my hands, I search archives for songs that make my throat and heart and body ache. Mostly for you, the ache is overdue and pleasurable. I don't want it to go away. You are overdue and pleasurable. I don't want you to go away. I hope I've made that clear. I won't tell a soul. No one has to know. If you want to be totally discreet, I'll be at your side, if only for one night. I send you music because I can't summon you like a wish, but for now I have to treat you like one. Charming one, you disturb me in all the right ways, please. Keep moving to the music I send you. Fingers and smile, and soon I can stop wearing my fingers on my laptop keys and let them dance all and over your beautiful, beckoning light. The next piece is part of a suite called Why I'm Not Moving to Texas. There's part one, there's part two. There will probably be a part 3 or 4, possibly 6, seeing how Texas is going these days. But this was part 1. My hands, mainly. I cannot get the smell of bleach away from my nostrils. It's resident on my clothes. The house clings to it, mixes with last meals and last of my comfort for a while, but mainly it's on my hands. Cleaning, scrubbing, incessant, unceasing, uncaring. It only wants to make things clean. It doesn't care what this move is costing me. It doesn't mind that I am wiping counters and scrubbing floors with thoughts and feelings as acrid as any corroding food. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind so much, but even my lavender soap can't get the smell off of my hands, and I begin to worry. I have been worried that there was some chemical composition bound together by tears and betrayal that makes the scent too angry, too hungry to forget to exist, clings itself to every fingertip. I smell it in my sleep, eating, walking through newly empty rooms. I smell it in my sleep, on my hands. Lavender will not wash it away. I cannot wash it away. The pain and regret and very real anger I am feeling right now. Salt water, bleach, pain. What does that combine into? Is it the chemical composition for despair, for grief, for some amalgam of everything I am feeling right now? I want to smell flowers and yeast bread and the soup I simmered last night, a smile in my throat, my words and hope. I want to smell, I need to smell at least a mist of hope. What is the chemistry, composition of this loss? What does it make this heartbreaking, my heart breaking? Because all I can smell is bleach. So because I know Marissa would be truly bereft, if I didn't do at least one Karen piece, I got to do a Karen piece. So Marissa, I will leave it to you. Karen 1, Karen 2, or Karen 3?
I like number 2. But I like them all. You got to get her book. It's her book's fabulous. Both books. Amazing.
So Karen 2, here we go. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being back away slowly from the cookout, nobody needs to get hurt, and 10 being me offering physical violence to elders, as in, I will slap your grandma and mine in the middle of Main Street at high noon for this. My irritation level is at about 45 and rising. All this crying and pearl clutching got me in a non-conciliatory frame of mind. Miss me with that noise, please. Why is my pain only validated by your distress? When Black, brown women cry for their babies, why is it necessary for white tears to validate the experience? Is it because we've done it so often that our tears are invisible, don't count anymore? Why is any conversation always at your behest? We've been wanting to talk for centuries now. Why are our lives suddenly worth taking notice? Because you finally decided to take notice? Well, then it must be important. Check it. One white woman got upset one morning, spilled her coffee, got national headlines, and changed the law. We get up upset every morning, spill all the tea every hour of every day, and get called gossips, abrasive, nasty, and non-playing. Was raised up carefully, well-born, and well-bred. So the most I can say to that is you may personally kiss it right there, because F that is. Okay, go on and laugh, but I've got ancestors to answer to. Sorry, Grandma. Speaking for sisters everywhere, keep our names out of your mouths, because in case you hadn't got the memo, whatever you start, we are going to finish. Don't waste your tears on trying to impress us with your pain. We live where you only visit, and tourists, quite frankly, are not welcome. Sisters bleed, bond, and back each other up. Y'all want to eat the cake and not clean up the kitchen. Then get upset when your dainty selves catch hands or our ambitious dreams without stopping to drink at the river of your opinions. Some of y'all so weak, can't even take a Becky between the eyes. Can't get hit with the truth without crying about your stress level. You keep self-importantly screaming, you're the one making it about race. Well, yeah, because it is. It always has been. You want to call me sister? Prove you fight like I do. That's right, you have to prove it. Don't want to see your pink cat hat or your notorious RBG t-shirt. Show me oppression turned into beauty marks like children with full bellies and laws that protect everybody. Show me relationships full of truth, not convenience. Show me your soul's tears hit the earth and birth renewable energies like gold and water and real love. You want me to call you sister? Listen to me. Stop using me. Celebrate who I am without making me use your mirror. Back me up. Honor and sing my songs too. Stop trying to be me when it suits or is fashionable. Just be real. Do you. And if that sounds like too much, well, let's put it this way. After using my milk to suckle your children, after raising those children so they could sell or slave me and mine, after scrubbing your floors and clothes so you could go to fundraisers where I got talked about as the problem, after being given the backseat in movements I bled out over, after moving ahead as an exemplar of my sisters, only be judged by the standards by which the world celebrates everything you do or say or decide to be, if after all that you decide we're ungrateful or impatient or too angry, you know what? You may personally can unreservedly kiss it right there. Cause that's that is. Sorry, Grandma.
Let's go.
So one very short piece, just a little, just a little taste of something for me to throw in there. And then my very last piece. Y'all have been very sweet. Thank you so much. Marissa, my love, always pleasure. And I will be there in September, if not sooner, to absolutely behave as if I have no home training and do a little poetry. Probably both at the same time. My baby's walk is a sugar glide. Proud like a panther, smooth and easy route. Sugar glide, then honey stroll. Little girls giggle. Big girls pout the grands, bite their lip, and shake their sore bones out when my baby walks. Oh, me, oh, me. My baby walk. Oh, me. My baby's clothes fit like the sun fits the soft brown mountains when day is done. Pants and suit coats cut just so. And the brothers glare while their girls do stare. The grounds moan lawn and fluff their hair when my baby walks. Oh, me, oh, me. When my baby walks. Oh, me. My baby talks like a gospel shout that sweet talked a jazz riff, then turned it out. Baby talks like a sinner's prayer that took an angel unaware. Little girls make eyes. Big girls hang heads. And the grands say, butter me some of that bread when my baby walks. Oh, me, oh, me. When my baby walks, oh, me. My baby's smart and sweet and fine on my heart and in my mind. His smile, Lord, makes the sun to shine. My knees do quake. My body aches. He ain't just my sugar. He's the whole damn cake. Love his touch and talk and smile. He's grit and grace and silk and style. And my baby walks straight to me. To me, my baby walks straight to me. Oh, me. So my very last poem, the poem that, as I tell people, has ended just about every show that I have done for the last, we're coming up on, gosh, 30 years, a little under 30 years. And for those of you who are wondering, why is this woman on my screen? This explains it. Feel free to open your mics for this one. This is a group participation number. The usual question is why? What made you be a poet? I've heard about how death turns some people, jail time, bad fortune. Can't claim any of that. I am a poet because even at 5, you know when the Lord is talking to you. I am a poet because God laid his hand on me and said, here am I, now speak. So if you hear something in this poem you know and believe, say amen.
Amen.
If you hear something you don't know but want to believe, sing wow. And if you don't know and can't believe, then tip your waiter and prove you tried to keep Trump the hell out of office so you will have done something useful with your sorry self. I am a poet because love laid its light on my parents' marriage. They held each other's hearts like jewels, polished with 5 girls, money problems, fights, and good times, so that when my mother said no to the chemo, no to the surgery, no to the cancer, he died smiling in my father's arms. I am a poet because every 7 seconds a woman is raped, because every 2 minutes a child is molested, because every half hour somebody dies alone.
Let's go.
And every hour on the hour, government commits genocide while big business pats itself on the back. Because I applaud innovation, but tradition is the fire at which my soul warms itself. I am a poet because my nephew smiles hang the stars. I have friends and sisters whose personal job it is in life to mess with me all the time. because my baby misses me so bad when I'm away and loves me back home so sweet. I am a poet because using the language properly is like good sex. If you can't stroke it, kiss it, taste it, and then lay it down till it screams with every intended passion, keep your damn mouth shut.
Mm.
I am a poet because of Aretha Franklin, Langston Hughes, Mahalia Maya, and Billy Thomas, Mary Evans, Sonia Sanchez, Gato Barbieri, Nora Jones, Duke Ellington, Nikki Giovanni, and Shaka Khan. Because of Alexander Dumas' Père et Fils, Raymond Chandler, Tina Marie, and Johann Sebastian Bach. I am a poet because when Smokey sang, "Let me be the clock for the time of your life," every woman in the world said, "Tick tock, baby." I am a poet because when I was wrong, my parents did not medicate, therapy, or offer alternative behaviors. They smacked my hand, whipped my butt, and made me hold my head up to say, "I'm sorry." I am a poet because I am a Black woman in a white world whose prayers to the ancestors bring down fire from the sky. And I kissed into the diamonds I want to hang in your ears because the words retard, fag, slut, nigga bitch are still accepted and recognized parts of conversation. I am a poet because Sacagawea got jacked up on the gold dollar. Cleopatra was a sister. And because rejecting European standards of beauty, I roll out every morning so damn fine that I am illegal in all 50 states and most of the US territories. I am a poet because I know God, because I know He laid His hand on me and said, "Here am I."
Yeah.
Now,
Oh my God, let's go, you guys. Unmute your mics. Give it up for our second feature reader tonight, Miss Stacy Dyson. Woo! Oh my God.
Okay.
Great work tonight.
Oh, let's go. Stacy's Cash App is Saint Rains, SaintRaines. Her PayPal is poetswind@hotmail.com, and her Venmo is Stacy-Dyson, Dyson. Yeah, you can also find all their links on the Word is Right's Facebook page. For those who might be watching this back later, just go to the events, past events, and tonight all their bios and all their handles and everything are up on tonight's page. Like, let's just go, right? We talk about if we're at a venue and you had to go and see these poets perform, you probably would have to pay a ticket. You would at least have to get in your car and drive your ass there, or take the subway, or take the train, or take some sort of mode of transportation, and there would be time and money involved in that. And then you would most likely buy something, even if it was a coffee, right? There would be some sort of expense to your encounters this evening. And bringing this venue to your living room, to where you are, and free of charge is an incredible way for you to take perhaps funds you would have spent tonight to experience this show and forward that on to our features. A lot of times we think, well, I can't tip every feature $5, $10, or $20 because, you know, we don't make that much money a lot of times. But if you just buy her a gallon of gas, buy her a cup of coffee, there's 15 people in the room. If everyone just does that, it becomes a very nice tip for our features. So just don't do nothing, right? The moral of the story is don't do nothing. And if you think that sending Stacy Dyson $3 makes you fucking cheap, you're fucking wrong. Just do it. If you don't have Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal, reach out to us. Let us know, and we can forward that onto the poets. So yes, let's just not do let's not do nothing tonight. We do have plenty of time for a second round, so we are going to do that, but we're going to do that off camera, meaning we're going to turn off the live, we're going to shut down the recording, and we're going to do it behind the scenes tonight. So if you're watching live and you'd like to be in the second round, or you'd like to participate, your ass needs to be here in the Zoom room. And our features are welcome to read again. I know Diosa had to go. She had other things going on. But if Stacy wants to read again, we're welcome to do that. I'm going to go in the same order that we had the open mic list. If you did not read in the open mic list and you would like to read in the after party, totally, absolutely welcome to do that as well. So let's do this. Let's unmute our mics. Let's give a huge round of applause for our features, DiosaX and Stacy Dyson. Let's go. Get your ass to New Mexico in September, y'all. That's all I can say about that. All right, so I'm going to give us a toast. I do a toast at the end of my shows here at Word is Right on my Saturday nights double features. If you're interested in being a double feature, or if you're interested in coming to the Word is Right and having a regular show here, reach out to us and let us know. I do have a few slots available for hosts as well. Mark, you should have your own show. Like, I think a lot of people would absolutely come to your open mic if you had an open mic. If you were looking for a platform to do that, let me know. We do have some spots open. All right, so grab a drink. Tomorrow, don't forget 2 p.m. Eastern is the Meet the Poets. All right, I'm gonna do my cheers toast to say goodnight to the live. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna stay here afterwards and do a round 2. Okay. All right. Here's to health in your company, and one for the lasses. Let's drink and be merry, all of our glasses. Let's drink and be merry, bad thoughts to refrain. For we may, or may not, ever all be here again. This has been the Word is Right's double feature open mic featuring DiosaX and Stacy Dyson. I'm your host, Marissa Prada. Thanks for coming to the Word is Right. Peace and blessings. Much love. We are out. Bye. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. I'm so not prepared. All right, I'm going to stop the live stream and stop the recording.
The recording has stopped.
Hang on. This is, yes, me and my infinite. Where's the live stream? Oh my goodness. Stop live stream. All right. Peace, love. Bye, everyone.